And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And for the matchup with the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Hunter in at the three. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. The drive by Mitchell. And then Allen slams it in.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes two steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Green. Here's the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Cleveland moving it around. Hunter with the screen on Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Mitchell missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rollins against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Allen passes to Hunter. And Merrill has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Green with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Turner with the screen for Green. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Merrill with the ball, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And Allen drops them both. Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green against Hunter. And it's Green missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Merrill. Hunter with a screen on Trent. 5 on the clock. Merrill can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And good that time. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And they pick up 2.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Trent can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now Merrill. Defended by Trent. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, there's the Bucks, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Merrill. Allen's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Hunter. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Hunter no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Green. Turner with a screen on Mobley. Here's Giannis. Out to Turner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Now, here's Mobley. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. Here's Green. And here is Antetokounmpo. Good D by Mobley.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Now Merrill. For three, Hunter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Milwaukee's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Stolen by Allen. Now Merrill. Screen by Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well done by Trent Jr. to draw the contact. He's not going to shy away from drawing that foul.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The first one falls.
One of the top sharpshooters in the league, Gary Trent Jr., the guy you kind of expect to be at around 40% or better from deep.
Trent hits them both. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
With a break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. And Porter subbed in for Sam Merrill. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Rollins. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. And here is Green. He had 15 points last outing. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mobley. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. Pass to Tyson. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kuzma. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. For 3, Mitchell hits the 3-point bomb. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Outside Anthony. Back to Giannis. Pass to Turner. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tyson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Green passes to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Green with a screen for Kuzma. From the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside Porter. Mitchell up top. Back to Porter. Six to shoot. Pass to Tyson. Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Giannis. 32 points for him last game against the Lakers. Turner for 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Turner's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Mitchell kicks to Porter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Tyson. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Anthony. The shot no good. Tyson.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Turner covering. Mitchell outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance is checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. And Ball subbed in for Mitchell. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Amir Coffey comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Harris subbed in for Green. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass the ball. Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten 1 shot to drop.
Harris finds Kuzma. Portis inside the 3. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Hands out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Anthony in at the 1.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Nance finds ball. The rebound by the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now, here's Kuzma, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Nance. Bangs home the trifecta. Portis has got 5 points so far.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Bucks second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Anthony, no one around. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. Anthony against Mitchell. Pass to Merrill. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. Merrill's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Anthony. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony, grinding for that bucket in tight.
Mitchell dishes to Nance. Pass to Mitchell. Good work defensively by Anthony. Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo passes to Anthony. Spins. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now, here's Mitchell. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. Here's Giannis. Oh, man! What a finish.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires from the wing. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Now, here's Hunter. Merrill with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Giannis slashing. Nice shot by Portis.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell mowing him down.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. A.J. Green comes in for Cole Anthony. On the wing, Giannis. Covered by Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw drops for Rollins. Rollins hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Rollins. Here's Mobley. Off target from three-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shots.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Allen.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Green. Still scoreless. Giannis against Mobley. Here's Giannis. Oh! Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Turner after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Trent outside, just 3 to shoot. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Green. Here's Mobley. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And stolen by Mobley. And they're running for 3. Mitchell. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Giannis passes to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. True on the 14-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Merrill passes to Hunter. Mobley outside. For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell buries the 3.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Trent, a screen on Mobley. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Hunter with it. Now Green defending. Here's Merrill. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen for Giannis. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And Turner kicks to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Trent outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Merrill. Now Allen. Inside. Now Green. Nothing on the board. Trent finds Giannis. Here's Rollins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Merrill. Allen, a screen on Trent. Here's Merrill. 6 points for him. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Trent setting the pick for Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And here is Hunter. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. Allen, a screen on Green. Knocks down the three ball. Hunter's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. Sam Merrill out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Hunter against Green to the inside. And he goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
And top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And, Greg, one more thought about their three-point shooting percentage. It's not as high as it is because of a few hot stretches here and there. They've been lighting it up all season. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Giannis outside. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, fourth.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Down low, here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Mobley against Giannis. Pass to Rollins. Clock at 4. Here's Trent. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Trent's got 7.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here is Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Allen, right side. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Rollins. For the tie. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Rollins. And here is Turner. Allen defending. Outside Turner. To the inside. Trent. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner. The willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Pass to Merrill. Back to Mitchell. Hunter, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. Green against Hunter. That one good for 2. Hunter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Mobley. Averaging about 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Here's Rollins. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Giannis, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Turner's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hunter, the 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Giannis outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Trent can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The deep 3 from Mitchell. From beyond the arc and then some. Mitchell's got 26.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Here's Rollins. Screen by Giannis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mobley.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And here now, the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Mitchell with it. 26 points for him. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Rollins. It's Trent on the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Merrill with the ball. Defended by Trent. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here they go. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said, it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Kevin?
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Porter's checked in for Mitchell. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Pass to Hunter. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by Portis. Rollins against Porter. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them. Throwing it down with force.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Miles Turner. Here's Merrill, guarded by Green. They swipe it. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Rollins. Outside Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent kicks to Kuzma. And stolen by Mobley. Porter looking it over. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Cavaliers, 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Here's Rollins. Outside, Green takes the 3. It's good from long range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Sam Merrill. And then for Milwaukee, Harris is checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 3. Here's Tyson. And nothing is falling for him right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Porter, following the bucket by the Bucks. On the wing, Porter. Mobley kicks the ball. Takes a 3. The kick out to Mobley. Here's Tyson. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Anthony on the wing, guarded by Porter. Harris outside. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Ball, and the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Portis, the pass to Kuzma. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. For the Cavaliers, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nance. Wade comes in for Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Ball. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter dishes to Mitchell. Over Harris. And it's Mitchell missing. Bucks leading by 18.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 1 second left, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points. And so it's Milwaukee controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wade, a screen on Harris. Pass to Wade. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Picked by Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mitchell outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Giannis inside. Covered by Mitchell. Giannis no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ball finds Porter. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harris passes to Anthony. Kuzma outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Wade, a screen on Kuzma. Porter in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mitchell against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Mitchell outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Wade. And another miss by Cleveland. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Giannis. Giannis throws it down hard.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wade a screen on Harris. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Ball. Mitchell outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell against Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Anthony kicks to Portis. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And here's Anthony for 3. The shot, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Outside, Ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. No good with the triple. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside, out of the Kumbo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giannis has got 38 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Out to Kuzma. Tries again. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Porter, bounce pass. Wade passes to Mitchell. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Kuzma outside. Giannis dunks it down.
When he's lighting it up like this, they are a hard team to beat.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Porter dishes to Mitchell. The 3-pointer, no good. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Now, Giannis. Anthony looking it over. Back to Giannis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 42 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Portis a screen on Hunter. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
He gets it in there. Giannis has got 44.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Anthony. And again, it's Cleveland.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
Jackson, a screen on Mobley. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 46 points. Mobley outside. Kuzma against Hunter. Allen, a screen on Kuzma. Deflects the pass. Back to Hunter. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And here is Anthony. Kuzma outside. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Was that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
.157 left here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Portis. Out to Anthony. Mitchell against Portis. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Allen. Over Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact. Not going to bother him.
One shot. One shot.
And that one misses. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Merrill with the ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.